Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to build something that isn't out there. So a friend of mine came over and they have an old fish tank. This piece goes in and then a filter system hooks in here. They're using the fish tank for a turtle, and what they want to be able to do is they want to block that hole off. Now you can't buy a piece here, and the fish tank's older and quite large, so we don't want to have to replace the fish tank. So what we're doing is we're going to 3D print this piece. We're going to design ourselves. I am going to put some little holes in it for air. So let's get to it. I will show you how I did it all the way through the final product. Okay, so in this video I'm using Autodesk Inventor. I am doing a voice overlay right now because I wanted to keep the video speeded up to save some time. The reason I'm using Inventor is because I happen to own it through one of my companies. So I'm self-taught. I'm not by far an expert on it, and mainly can only do 3D printing pieces. Now, later in the video, you'll see that I end up not using this exact design. I did modify it a little bit, and I got rid of these pieces right here where I made slots in the side. Instead of making slots in the side, I just cut the sides directly off. The goal of it was to slide it over the plexiglass and the glass. Instead, all I did is put a slot on the top and a slot on the bottom. The reason I did the slot, or got rid of these slots on the side, is because I didn't need to have these squares anymore that I'm building right here. This was a waste. There's a little notch piece that I wanted to go around. And I wasn't trying to be absolutely perfect, and there is better ways that I could have done it. You can see there's a little excess on the edge, and I had to move it over, but it didn't need to be precise. Plus, this is just a free piece I'm doing for a friend, so again, it's not something that I wanted to waste, 20 hours on making. I wanted to do it quick and painless for myself. And you can see here, this is where I need to know Inventor a little bit better myself. I was trying to just drag this thing down and it kept doing some goofy stuff. I ended up using Move and it worked just fine. Okay, now that I have it exported out of Inventor as an STL, I imported it into Idea Maker from Raise 3D, and I picked the slicing profile I'd like to do. I've sliced it. As you can see, it's doing quite well here. I'm kind of just looking at the preview of it, making sure I like the way that it's sliced, and then I can get printing it. Okay, so now I'm going to upload it to my printer, and I will show you the printing side of it. Okay, so now I got to load the filament. I have to make it to the temperature 205 and hit load. While it's loading, or while it's warming up, I can actually go around here to the side now, and I can load the actual filament into the tube and over to the extruder. As you'll see, the light goes out, meaning it has filament in the extruder, and the temperature hit it, so I hit load. Now I have to just let it feed in and wait for it to get to extruding out the bottom. Okay, now I see enough black coming out. I can hit OK to stop the loading. Okay, so here I want to make sure that I wipe the bed really good. Don't worry about the scratches, but I want to make sure that I'm wiping it with isopropyl alcohol. Okay, now we're ready. I can find the file that I uploaded earlier and hit print. We now have to let the extruder warm up, as you can see, to 205, and the print bed warm up to 60. Okay, we are warmed up, and you can see it's got a little excess. I clean off. It will find its home position. It'll push a little out. I like to grab the stuff in there. Don't need to, but I just force a habit, do that, and it will start printing. Okay, this is the view from, it's using the camera that's built inside of the Raise 3D, and I'm at my computer watching it print. Okay, here are some progression videos, just little tiny clips as it was going along. I filmed just little pieces of it to save some time. And it's going to be done right after this piece right here, and we are officially done. So now what you have to do is you have to take out these two screws and pull the plate out. The plate is hot. This is why they give you the gloves, but I don't think it's that hot, especially grabbing onto the red area right there. Okay, now they give you the scraper tool, and this is where we need to scrape the piece off of this. Okay, now that I got it off the print bed, I have to pop out the extra supports in here so that I can have the little groove that I needed. Now, if you notice, this piece is a little different than what I originally designed. When I first started and showed you my design, I wanted to slide this on like this. However, these little pieces would have interfered. So now I made a groove on the bottom on this. When this goes in, it will stand up and slide in, and the glass that is down here will go right there and hold it in place. Okay, so by designing this little piece and making it fit into that spot, that is how I'm saving Tim the turtle. And he will not be able to get out of his cage anymore, or his aquarium. So anyway, thanks for watching.